So, shall I do a very, very, very brief recap? You were rolling on the high seas, doing lots of training amidst occasional vomiting for interspersed periods and rowing. You nearly got your head shaved, got covered in dead fish, hosed down with white T-shirts on, and then everything kind of blew up, didn't it? The refrigerator exploded, spraying ammonia everywhere, spoiling half of the provisions so that you're left eating pemmican. And then, bizarrely, the dogs started going mental and ripping each other's flesh off. And you had to shoot them, or Turlo had to shoot them. And you figured out from the pemmican in the bowls that it was laced with strychnine. And it's on the pemmican itself, on some of the boxes. So you've had to deal with that, get rid of some of that. And you're left with the daunting prospect of the fact that there's no two ways about it. There's a saboteur on board. So
you'll never catch me. You'll never catch me.
So following that shocking information, Moore started telling everybody to just start checking things and all that kind of stuff. But he pulled you to one side in the officers' mess as everybody were going about their business. And he said that he trusted you guys most of all because you helped go through the manifests and all that kind of stuff. So you know what should be there. And he's asked you to look into it all. Nobody's allowed to be on their own. Everybody has to be with somebody to verify. And that's kind of where we left it.
He asked us a few other questions, I remember. He asked us if we'd actually ever spoken to that Alexia Lexington.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Then he asked George if his rod was a sabotage thing. He got a bit suspicious of the rod, didn't he?
He did.
It started getting very hot.
Are you going to be walking around carrying your rod in a bucket?
He said no.
Stop throbbing.
I mean, that was a phrase I wasn't expecting to hear this week.
Currently, it's with the archaeologist Charles Myers.
Yes, he's watching it.
That was it.
It's in a bucket of water, but he's also
Dave?
got a bucket of sand just in case.
And you're right, because Moore wanted to freeze it, but you can't because freezer's broke. So there is no way of freezing it. Because he didn't want it burning down the ship.
But
So
to be quite honest, in the middle of the Pacific, I don't want it burning down the ship either.
no. So
How long did we get to Australia?
12 weeks.
it is. You'll arrive there it's now the 29th of October. No, the 28th of September. And you will arrive kind of middle of October. So a couple of weeks left.
So,
It could be worse. Think of normally when you go on a cruise, you put on weight.
Yes.
unless that cruise happens to be afflicted with norovirus.
That's yeah. Yes, very true. So more will say, look, I need to speak to Fiskerson and the rest of the handlers. We're going to need to bury the dogs or cast the dogs overboard and swab
This is the worst
them.
part of my job.
Yes, swab the kennels
Wait
and
a
all
minute.
that stuff.
Hold on just 1 second. Supplies are limited.
Do not eat the poisoned dogs.
Yes.
The dogs were poisoned. I thought about that, but no, the dogs are poisoned.
Can't really put them overboard because the fish life will eat them and they're poisoned. So we're going to have to.
It's fine. We're in the
incinerate them
middle of
somehow.
the Pacific. There's like thousands of miles. It will sort itself out. A
It's
shark
all
will
right.
probably get it.
The crabs.
But then that will kill the shark, won't it?
Yeah, the crabs will eat them. Crabs are pretty tough.
Is there a
If once
furnace
we know
coming
about
up? Put
this
them in a
world, there's
furnace.
plenty of wildlife, and it'll all just take care of itself.
If you put them in we're all hungry, there's no food. If we put them in the furnace, the entire ship is going to be enveloped in the aroma of roast dog.
I'd very much appreciate if you didn't have this conversation near Fiskerson or any of the other men. What's the best way to cook a dog?
Oh my god!
I guess. Can I just want to clarify? Do we know which whether all of the pemmican is potentially infected? Do we assume that all of the pemmican could be infected? Or
it'll have to be. You've not checked it all, and that's part of what people are doing now. They're going through all the pemican and saying, I think
the poisoned pemmican is in the boxes that says new improved recipe on it.
Yeah.
What you do know, it did. What you do know is it's not below like the lower levels of it, which is how Moore's deducted that it's a saboteur on board here, because it's not been put in at the packing stage. It's been sprinkled on the top now.
Would it have just been available for anyone to reach, or would it have been like in a particularly...
No, the holds they're down in the holds. It's in the tween decks, and the tween decks are restricted access because they've told you while you're at sea, certain lower holds are all locked up. The tween decks can be accessed, but they're meant to be accessed by authorized people. So
I think the first thing we
shouldn't be going down there
is to get some alibis and see if anyone's got people who can vouch for them. Because they wouldn't be able to lift a crate off and then open a crate and then put stuff in there. You can only be from when that crate was starting to be was made available.
Well, it's either that or we gotta go and check the people that had keys to the tween decks, the holds.
Was it locked?
Yes. The tween decks are accessible, but they're restricted access. But yes, I'm going to deal with the dogs. If you need anything with the crew, you're better off speaking to First Officer Turbo. But keep me informed of what you find, and we'll take it from there. And he kind of goes off and leaves you on your own to discuss whatever you want to discuss.
Well, I thought people. Anyone any suspicions?
Probably more.
I don't know. It seems a bit rich them wanting us to try and figure out.
I mean, they couldn't organize their own cruise.
They're on about putting us off on Australia.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that they couldn't plan and organize their own expedition. We're currently the only people that can actually do an investigation in. I don't think anyone else is competent.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I mean, he said he trusted us. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe he doesn't trust anybody else.
We're Swassy. We did the homework. That's what it is.
We're the heroes.
Teachers' pets. Okay. I mean, that's a good point you're making there, because we just found out who had access to, to the crate in the first place. What do you think, the quartermasters? Good place to start?
Yeah. Whoever
I mean, there's one thing trying to sabotage the. Can I never say that word? Trip. There's one thing doing that. I mean, break the equipment, slow the boat down, damage stuff that would be a major slowing up or a major problem with the trip. Then there's poisoning people. I mean, there's a bit of a difference between that, and a lot of people have got an issue with Starkweather. So, I mean, a lot of people, because he's rude to everybody, and
there was that whole fire at the port. It's not the first time they've tried murder.
Again, but that was not trying to murder people. That was trying to ruin equipment and slow things down.
It did almost kill people.
Yeah, people's lives were put at risk. But
they're trying to put the fire out, though.
I mean, you got to remember that this has been a steadily escalating thing. We were being warned off. We were being warned off the expedition before we even left. You got to remember, Dyer is pretty keen on.
They want to stop the trip. They want to stop the trip. There's a fine line between stopping a trip and murdering people.
So do we think maybe Dyer is on board disguised as a crewman or something?
I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea who the guy is.
Was there any paper clippings? Okay.
And would he risk his own life and be on this ship? Would he risk his own life to stop an expedition? Why just stop as? I mean, Acacia Lexington seems to have got away with it, no problem.
Well, we don't know that. She could be stranded on an island in Fiji. No.
Yeah, waiting for a heroic Captain Starkweather to rescue him.
Could it be to do with could it be to do with location? Because the other missions, the other expeditions to the Antarctic aren't going where we're going.
Yeah, but there's something not right there. Somebody, I mean, we suspected it was Acacia Lexington that was involved with the sabotage of the ship originally. I mean, we watched her sail away while we were trying to put out a fire.
Yeah, I think the only reason she stayed so long was so she could see the fire. Otherwise, she'd have just left earlier when that's happening. But as I say, that's one thing. Hiring someone as a firebug is one thing. To actually commit someone to go on board the vessel. And let's face it, this is a suicide mission. Yeah, if they're destroying all of the food, they're not going to have any food either. So whoever is determined to do this is on a one-way voyage. Yeah?
Unless they've got stock of their own food.
Well, they don't need to poison all the food to kill everyone. We just need to poison enough food to poison everyone.
I'm going to say
it seems to be like they're probably trying to stop us before we got to Panama, and now they're just trying to pull out all the stops.
Yeah, the only people we can probably trust is Chipper.
Potentially, I mean, for you, it's a short span of time since they had the conversation as an entire group. But Moore did point out, and he said, if any of that pemmican were eaten on Antarctica, people would have died. No question. Yeah. So if you'd not discovered it until you ate it in Antarctica, that would have been it.
And that's the deal, right? Because we wouldn't be using the pemmican. We wouldn't be using the pemmican until we got to Antarctica. Because we wouldn't have to.
That's right.
It's only because the
refrigeration is broke.
So do we think there's two saboteurs?
I mean, yeah, is that the deal? The fact that we have a saboteur who maybe working for Acacia Lexington, and then we've got somebody else maybe working for Dyer.
They're not coordinating with each other.
Oh my god!
We definitely think the freezers were sabotaged.
I mean, that was the conclusion, I believe. Was that right, Lee? Am I remembering that correctly? I think
it's not proven, but obviously,
I remember the way I remember it is like one of the refrigeration pipes is broken, which sprayed ammonia over everything, and everybody looked at this burst pipe and went, "Oh my god, sabotage!" Could just be a burst pipe.
They didn't look at it as sabotage until they found the pemmican.
And then it looks,
hang on a minute.
So it might be that the refrigeration wasn't sabotage. That's just, fortunately,
could have been.
Pointed us to the pemmican.
People suffering the effects of ammonia poisoning. If they were there and the pipe burst and they sabotage it, they're going to take in a big inhalation.
So all we've got to do is take everybody outside and sniff them.
I mean, a lot of people were cleaning that stuff up.
Yeah.
The first one to really make your eyes water.
The refrigeration unit was part and parcel of the boat. It's not something that we brought in, was it, or something? It's actually
that was
part of the fittings of the boat.
It's not our terrible maintenance routine. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's the ship's fridge.
Well,
so then that responsibility lies with the captain and the ships then, that it wasn't maintained. So we need to speak to them about that then. It's like, when was it last serviced? When what, it's not our responsibility to look at that. They should be making their own inquiries about that, shouldn't they? Looking into it.
I say you take every third man and keel haul them. So
yeah,
that's an option. This is our crossing the line ceremony.
Yeah.
So for Davy Jones.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is the plan? This is like early afternoon on the 28th. So you've got pretty much half a day.
I think I said last time,
limit the pool of names.
Interview each of the players. Say, look, who are the 2 people you most trust on board? And try to get a list of people who don't show up on any of those grids, without going through that whole process physically, because that would be quite torturous to sort out.
Would the captain necessarily know who was added last minute? Well, the freaking captain was.
Yeah. And to be fair, don't leave him out. He's got a German name, and he basically may well have got rid of the original captain, thinking that's how he got on board.
Or our German friends removed him so that they could put their own man in his place.
He doesn't have an accent, though, does he? Friedenberg doesn't have an accent.
No. He doesn't.
Does he wear a leather trench coat and have a limp?
And little round glasses.
Little round glasses.
Yeah. Puts his hand up like that every now and then.
Yeah. I mean, does he give Dr. Jones some funny looks?
Did you say?
Well, everybody has been. Half of the crew have been, haven't they? They've all been looking at you funny.
Okay, I think what we need to do is to start going through people's cabins.
I agree with you on that one.
We're going to annoy a lot of people if we get discovered.
You're going to...
We've been told to do this by more. I think...
Can you give me a piece of paper that says we're allowed to do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the ship's crew, even they don't like stark weather, right?
Well, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll go through... I mean, I can go through green and what's names stuff, get them out of the way, and then once they've been cleared, we'll know we've got other people we can trust.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Dr. Green has been ill for a number of days as well, don't forget.
Has he eaten pemmican lately?
He's hungover.
We don't know that.
He missed some breakfast, some meals and all that kind of stuff. He were in his room.
Oh, well, I would have been checking in on him if he hadn't come up.
Yeah, you were. He displayed flu-like symptoms.
What does ammonia poisoning look like?
Let me ask the consultant.
Well, I mean,
pure and flu-like symptoms.
Yeah.
Can I make I think I did make a medicine check on how he was feeling, and he said he was nauseous and he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds suspiciously like a hangover.
It was a hangover, but it's been gone for over a day now, and it's moved into a flu.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It depends.
Yeah. He is back up and running now. He is right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 3-day hangover is a thing after 45, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's not flu-like symptoms. It's irritated eyes and runny noses and stuff like that. And
irritated eyes?
That's ammonia poisoning.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah. I thought you said he had irritated eyes.
No. That's the symptom of ammonia poisoning.
No one else is sharing a cabin with anyone outside of this group, are they?
Nah.
Fine, okay. So
no, we got our own cabin.
If one of you can make sure Green doesn't come back to his cabin, I'll just basically go through and just make sure that he's there. He's got nothing in his luggage. And then at least we'll have one other person that we know we can trust.
Yeah. I mean, Green, he hung around with us in Panama, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He is a good guy. Yeah.
I just want to be able to rule him out. So.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So you're checking pretty much your own cabin then and looking through other people's possessions in that cabin.
Well,
That's fine.
Yeah, because there's the other doctor as well, and the ship's doctor's in there as well, isn't he?
There is. Dr. Lansing.
Lansing.
The ship's doctor.
So I checked Lansing stuff as well.
Yeah. No problem. Is there anybody helping you or anything like that?
I mean, say I quite like Sully or someone to kind of, make sure that they find the doctor and kind of engage with him and just watch him to make sure he doesn't come back and disturb me and try to distract him if he does. Just in case.
Okay. You're in cabin 13, just so you know.
Right.
Yes. So you head on over to the cabin. Everybody's kind of like walking around busy, checking different things and all that kind of stuff. So when you open the cabin, it's completely empty of people.
That's the question. Who's on duty?
But not dogs. It's full of rabid dogs.
No dogs. So if you're checking that cabin, you can make a spot hidden check.
Oh, no. Okay.
It'll take a little bit because
Well, it's a tiny cabin, but okay, fine.
It's a bit more involved than just looking around. It's like checking all the, foot lockers and all that kind of stuff.
I can rule a third of them as mine. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but how do you know you didn't do it?
Spending one.
Oh, yeah, do it.
Okay. You're spending one. Okay. You're looking through the stuff. No problem. Okay. Yeah, let's test that newfound look of Sully's. Let's have a look check from Sully.
No.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Okay.
The other way.
Okay. Yeah. Right. I'll come to that. What are the you other guys doing? What's Doris, George, and Harrison doing?
I'm trying to work out who's on duty at this moment so we can nip into their room without actually being found out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so at this moment, probably Turlo will be on duty. Who is the first mate?
Yeah. That's right. How restricted was the tween decks again? Was it like key access or just
Found upon?
So, between on the tween decks, you can access them, you just shouldn't. And the lower decks are not accessible without, like you said, without keys and stuff like that.
What decks was the dogs on?
Tween decks. They're on tween decks 4, I think, or something like that.
What's on the lower
the
decks?
food is in the tween decks, and they're obviously refrigerated.
So all the stuff we want is just in the restricted area, but accessible.
What's stored in the lower decks again?
So the lower decks, there's things like a gazillion barrels of fuel. There's aircraft. There's camp equipment. All the survival essentials. All your drilling equipment. Things like that.
I might go and see Starkweather and Moore and ask them if they have been down, check the lower deck. See if there's anything been messed around with there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Remember, if you're caught on your own in a deck, that's going to be bad for you.
I'll go with.
Just going to tell you that.
Well, I'll go.
We can also just check if anyone's seen anyone loitering around.
What I'll do is I'll go with Jones then to the other decks and have a look around there. And then while I'm with it, I'll say to him, maybe we should go and see Starkweather and ask him if we should inspect lower deck.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that when Sully's finished doing whatever he's doing currently, then it would be good to have someone who could actually diagnose a plane. Because if any of the planes being messed with, then whoever has been sabotaging has that access. But I couldn't tell you if a plane's been sabotaged.
That makes sense.
It's just like obvious.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
I wonder if anyone has lost their keys recently and not reported it. Because if someone's lost their keys and not reported it, but they've found their keys again, that's time for someone to make an imprint.
In some pemmican.
Yes. Let's do this.
Right. Who'd I ask to find out if anyone's lost any keys recently? Well, who are the key holders to start off with?
Ursa?
Yeah, so Moore said if you need all that, you need to speak to Turlo, really.
Time to find Turlo.
So you, that makes sense. So you're going to Turlo to ask about the keys.
Yes.
Doris, are you, seeing as you're talking about accessing lower decks, is that something that you're interested in doing as well? Or are you seeing Moore and Starkweather about that?
Who is?
Yeah, you were talking about going to the lower holds, weren't you?
Yeah, but I was going to speak to Starkweather about it. So
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so George goes to find Turlo, and I'm going to mute myself. I'm about to sneeze.
Gesundheit.
I'm look at the light. No, I'm not. Yeah. I thought I was going to sneeze now.
So right. I'm going to sneeze.
Okay, where's everything going? I'm confused now. So me and Sully are going to do the twin decks. And
you and Jones.
Me and Jones.
You and Dr. Jones, yes.
Dr. Jones.
Try and access the lower.
Searching the other doctor's belongings.
And so he's keeping a lookout. And then George is asking out who's got the keys to access.
I'm going to find Turlo and find out.
Lower decks.
Because it's like at the moment, the entire ship is a suspect. So we need to shorten the list somehow.
Mm-hmm. So, as Dr. Cross is finishing up, you see Dr. Lansing coming down the corridor towards the room.
Oh.
He's got blood on him. He's got blood all over him.
No.
The shower's on the other side, just beforehand. So.
He sees you stood outside the door. It looks like he's intending to go in.
Yeah. Hey, I take it you've been examining the dogs.
Yeah, that's right. There's a good 3/4 of them are not right. Without vets, I'm no veterinarian. I'm not convinced a lot of them are going to survive. It's just
definitely poisoning.
Yeah. I think that much is pretty obvious. Yeah, they've got fast heart rates and symptoms in line with that. It's more than the poisoning.
Can I hear the conversation outside?
Yeah. The walls are thin enough.
Having a book and jumping on a bed.
Yeah. Yes, there's more than just that, though. There's more than just the poisoning. It's the damage that they've done to each other. I've got to say, I've never seen anything like it. There were dogs with half the flanks hanging off. It's pretty grim. I've had to put some of them down. The others that are wounded, I've done what I can. But like I said, I'm no vet.
Yeah. I mean, that's weird, right? I don't know. Would strychnine drive them crazy or something? What is that a thing?
Yeah. Well, they deal with things differently to us. But yeah, they can. They're acting erratic. they wouldn't calm down. It is consistent. It's just unfortunate. That's all. But like,
it's not unfortunate, Doc. This was deliberate.
Right. Yeah, that's what I meant. Deliberate. But, a lot of the guys down there taking it pretty hard. Snab John, Fiskerson, even the guides, the Sorensen twins. They're wanting to, well, I don't know. But all I would say is watch yourself around them. If you're not doing anything, we could do with a hand bringing the dogs up. Somebody's got to swab that room.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And there's only so many, able seamen and that we can ask. I think it'd go a long way if some of the expedition would pitch in.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab my stethoscope and check the rest of the dogs. Then I can.
I'm looking at the door. I quick glance at the door. There's no sign, obviously, of Dr. Cross, but I can only hope.
No. Yeah.
Have you seen Dr. Green anywhere?
Dr. Green? No, I haven't. No, I don't know where he is. I presume somewhere else on the ship.
Oh yeah. Do you think he's in the cabin there? And I'll open the door and I've pushed it open slightly to see what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, sure enough, you could see Dr. Cross on the bunk, whistling with a book upside down.
And I just go, oh no, and no, he's not there, and I push the door open enough so that he can enter.
The 37818. What? The Bible.
Yeah.
And I kind of just give a friendly wave to Dr. Cross as if we hadn't seen him today.
Luckily,
what to you, man?
He looks at his hands. He does look a little bit pale. Says it was physical examinations of all the sled dogs, see which are useful and which need putting down. It's grim work. Again, I could do with a little bit of an hand in that, because we're going to need to take a lot of the
yes, of course,
ones up and obviously treat the ones that we can. I just came from my stethoscope.
Let me change into something I don't mind getting.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I'm fully intending to burn these clothes when I've done with them.
Okay. So then I'll go kind of get changed and then go back with Lansing.
Okay. So
you can let me know how my search went later on.
I'm just about to do that. So you start heading back, but you can presumably there'll be a time when you can hang a little bit back from him, and you can whisper to Sully that there really wasn't anything. There's drugs and things like that you'd expect in a doctor's bag, but nothing, no strychnine, nothing untowards. There's morphine, which you paused. I'm like, but there's nothing else beyond that. Nothing else beyond that. They seem clear. Yeah, if they are guilty, the stuff isn't there.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So,
okay.
Let's deal with George. George, you find First Mate Turlo. He is overseeing some of the people who are checking the pemmican, and there's racks and cases and racks of it all on top of each other, and they're having to check every single one, every single wrapping, put it back in, move it to one side. It's a nightmare. And he's trying his best to coordinate it.
That is a wrong amount of pemmican in anyone's book.
Yeah. Pretty much everybody on this ship is fed up as Pemmican already.
Oh my God.
You're not even in the Antarctic. So yeah, he's overseeing the kind of effort doing that.
Right then,
what do you want to say to him?
Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Taylor, but we've been asked to help look into the incidents that have happened recently on the ship. I have a question for you. Do you have time?
Have time? He says, looking around. Well, can it wait? I'm a bit busy.
I can't. I'm kind of like face. It's like I'd like an answer sooner rather than later if possible. I just want to know who has access to these food supplies. Who has the keys to get to them? We're just trying to shorten down the list of people to question.
Sure. You can see the people that are in this room are listening. It says, yeah, well, there's obviously the chefs, the quartermaster, chief steward, the cook. So that's Whitney, Abraham. There's the mess boy, Coates, Henning, Price, the storekeeper. Who else?
All them.
Obviously, the people that loaded this in. And... me.
And as he says that, does he pop a sweat?
No, but he does hesitate. He says, I have access.
Now then, the question is he saying that? If he'd hid the fact that he'd had access, I question it. But then
that
again,
would be a psychoanalysis check, wouldn't it?
Is he telling us that he has access to try and kind of sideline us, to try and make us think that, he wouldn't tell us if he was guilty?
That would be a psychoanalysis check to
I'll still want a psychoanalysis check though, because I've got no chance it's going to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
First challenge, fine, psychoanalysis. Psychoanalysis, there we are.
Have you got it?
1 whole point in it.
Oof.
Do you know what?
Spend luck.
You can spend luck if you want to.
He hasn't got enough.
I haven't got enough to make me roll.
So you can't really tell if he's lying or not, or covering up or not.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm never going to play this guy in a poker game.
You can still make your own judgment based on what I've told you. He did hesitate, and he did say, it's me.
He probably doesn't want to get himself in trouble. I'll keep him on the list. The list is longer than I thought it was going to be, but I'll keep him on the list.
Yeah. I mean, he could have hesitated because he's just realised that makes him a suspect. But
says, are you working for more? Working for Starkers? Starkweather?
Working for Starkers. I'm making a note of that because it's amusing. It's like we've just been asked to investigate to see if we can find any kind of clues before any kind of official investigation starts. I don't want this. Right. This is my thinking is I don't want this rumor to get round for people to panic.
Okay.
Although if the guilty party does panic, where's he gonna go?
All right. I would like you to make a luck check on that, please. Luck check.
Oh God! Well, I've got a 50% chance of making it.
Whoa.
Okay. Let's have a look. Who's down here? Okay. a guy here called David. Has it shared it? I'm not sure if it has.
I don't see anything. Ooh.
What about that? There's a guy here called David Waters, and he speaks up. He says, I'm just checking what accent he's got, if any.
If in doubt, Scottish.
He's English. He says, well, I saw somebody else who still was not mentioned down here. And everybody looks at him because
that's
seeing things.
A couple of steps forward. So,
says, well, yeah. When the fridge went down, we came down, and I'm pretty sure I was one of the first down here when the steward came back up and shouted about it. And when I went down, it was one of the expedition down here.
Interesting. Who?
I don't know who he is. He's one of the young ones.
Can you describe him?
Rick.
Dark hair, young, coloured, a little bit like not white, but who is? And he, looks at his skin, and everybody's like sunburned.
Dark hair, young, hand.
Says I didn't get to speak to him because everybody ran down. Obviously, there were a crisis on board. I didn't think about it until all this has been happening. Taylor says, "Why didn't you say something?" Says, "Because I don't know who he is. I can't tell you what I don't know. But seeing as somebody's asking about it, somebody says, how do we know you're not lying?" It's like, well, I don't know. Forget I asked. Or said. Just thought it was worth noting, that's all. And so he effectively gets shushed and told to just check Pemmican. And then so look, I've got a lot to do here. And as you could tell, everybody's loving it. So if I could get this done, then you can ask all the questions you want another time.
No problem. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help. You've both been a great help. You too. I point to the guy, and then I will, with my notes, I will make my leave.
Wonderful.
While looking through the expedition crew to see who's slightly more tanned than other people.
So, Doris and Dr. Jones, you head out to find Starkweather or Moore. On the deck, you can see, as you get out on there is a sight that's a bit disturbing. You can see some of the dog handlers carrying out in blankets of white, and they're loading them up at the side of the ship on the deck. And the dog handlers are clearly distraught. There's a Fiskerson that you know now. He's there, like arm in arm practically with one of the other dog handlers, just looking, staring at the blankets. And every now and again he'll put his hands on his knees and then turn away. They're like patting him on the shoulder and stuff like that. And you head on up towards like the other decks, the bridge deck. Let me see if I can put you on here. Yeah. So you can head into the bridge deck. No, it's the boat deck. It's the boat deck that you actually need, which is the next one up. It's the next one below it. And it's where like the radio is. And and it's got like officers' quarters, and it's where you're most likely to find start weather and
we have people actually make sure the radio still works.
Yeah. And I'll activate it, and I'll pop the other guys on it, then they can see, but you're kind of... Yeah, so you're here on the bridge deck, and the... as it happens, start weather comes out as you're walking up. He looks at you and doesn't say anything. He just tries to get past you. He's got a clipboard in his hands. He looks quite busy. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to approach him and say, I know you're very busy. Sorry to disturb you. I was just wondering, we should maybe check the lower deck. I mean, obviously, certain things have been messed with and damaged. We're all at 6s and 7s right now, but my worry is that whoever's done this may have got into the lower deck now and could have sabotaged the plane or camping equipment, or and we did meticulously go through all of that. Do you think we should go down and check them?
Yes, of course. You need to speak to Taylor, though.
We'll speak to Taylor, but we might need to, I'll get the keys, but we might need to take the pilot down, because obviously I'm not going to know about the ship, the plane's been messed with.
Yes, whatever, Mrs. Aldridge. I'm really busy trying to organise new dogs. If we're not careful, we'll end up stranded in Australia for 4 months.
All those spiders.
Well, I mean, there'll be new dogs, new food, new everything, I think.
Precisely.
Maybe hire some security?
He stops as he's walking past you and turns around and looks at you. Yes, that might be worth it. But with all the extra equipment, budget's tight. I'll have to see. I'm not even sure we can trust anybody we bring on board next. I'll think about that later. I just need to organise this.
Maybe we should put a lot more effort into finding out who's done this rather than ordering the stuff.
Oh, for heaven's sake, woman. Didn't Moore tell you to do that very thing?
Isn't that what we're doing?
So he knows.
I do appreciate that, and we'll endeavour to do everything that we possibly can. But the worry is, if by ordering all this new stock, it could be a pointless exercise. If the minute we get it on board, it's all ruined again. And if we don't find this sabotage, I don't think we can move on from Australia until we find that person that's done all this.
Precisely, Mrs. Aldridge. That's why Moore's, on my orders, asked you to look at the stuff. We need you to check the equipment and find out what's missing and what's been sabotaged. Then at least we know what equipment we need to reorder and who's most likely to have done it, based on the access that's been given.
I'm just...
He kind of sighs. He sighs and takes a breath. He says, I'm sorry, I'm just under a lot of stress right now. If you could please check the holds, check the equipment, that would be very much appreciated.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
I'll walk away. He's an arsehole.
Okay.
I mean, in this particular situation, he probably is quite stressed.
He's more interested in ordering stuff to carry on with it than he is. You know what I mean? The priority should be finding out who's doing it, not making sure we've got the stuff to keep going on this little trip. It's not though, is it? The biggest the job should be is finding the person, not reordering new dogs. You know, like.
Yeah. Well, he's
one of the things.
I mean, the dogs are future like trailer rations. So
if we don't find out who did it, there'll be something else that is done within the next 2 weeks, and it won't matter anyway. So it's,
I personally would love it to just go through this whole thing and we never actually find out who the saboteur was.
Yeah, and then we get to Australia and we got all this new equipment and new dogs, and we still don't know. But he knowing an arse that he is, he would just go, well, we'll carry on anyway.
One of the things that you will remember is that somebody saw him having an argument with Captain Vredenberg on the deck after the pemmican was found, because Vredenberg wanted to turn back to Panama, and he said, no way, there's no way that we're turning back. And he got really heated about it. So yeah, you're right. He is an ass.
Yeah.
He's got something to prove is the problem.
Money's driven.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, does Dr. Jones want to say or do anything? Obviously, Starkweather goes into this room here.
Who's the guy to talk to again? Sorry, name.
Turlo. The first officer. The guy who flees just talked to.
I can tell you where he is if you need to know where he is.
You'd have to find us, tell us.
Yeah. Right. So, presumably then, for the rest of the afternoon and into the early evening at meal times and stuff like that, you're arranging keys and access to get into the lower holds and helping dispose of these dogs and swab up the room. Yeah? You don't need to make sand checks because you've already done that if you've encountered them dogs. So that's fine, but it is truly horrendous. It smells of death and wet dog, an awful combination in there. The ones that are left feeling very sorry for themselves, but you can't shift them out because that's where the cages are welded in, and it's awful. And obviously you'll see, particularly Fiskerson, who his favourite dog you learned were one of the ones that went mental. And he's really cut up about him being shot, obviously going mad. Is there anything you want to ask at the meal time or all that before we move on to the next day? But you will have access to the lower holds from the next day on. No?
Yeah, actually, I think I'd like to try and figure out if any of this crew knows anything about our captain. The fact that he joined last minute, whether any of them know him by reputation, any of them sailed with him before, that kind of thing, really.
Yes.
And I probably won't be too subtle about it either. I don't think subtlety is.
No. I would think that some of them treat it a little bit suspicious, like why are you asking? But ultimately, everybody kind of understands. But a lot of them will say that although he's new on the ship, some have sailed with him before. He's generally a well-liked person. I'm just finding out where he served last time. It did say... he's served before. And people have gone with him. He's well-liked generally. He's a stern man when he needs to be. He doesn't accept any, messing about on his ship. He's pretty by the book, they'll tell you, as well. So he doesn't like, cutting corners or all that. He likes following procedure.
Yeah. He doesn't sound like that guy. That's for sure.
No.
Well, maybe
people say the general consensus is he's sometimes harsh, but everybody will say he's fair.
Okay.
He treats everybody the same. Yeah. And a lot of them will, like, if they've got a problem, they won't mind taking it to him to solve. They don't think he's an idiot or all that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, my excuses for asking these questions is, we're stuck out in the middle of the Pacific with hardly any food. I want to know what kind of man he is.
Sure.
Is that kind of, yeah.
Sure. You might get questions back as well, from people, particularly about why are you here and all this kind of stuff. And do you know any other expedition crew? Things like that.
Yeah. And I will answer honestly. This is my first expedition. I don't really know anybody except the people that I've met who had joined the expedition at the same time that I did.
Yeah. Well, as far as we're concerned, we're pretty sure you're all right. For Alprin and Longfellow and all the other mechanics, they seem to vouch for you.
Yeah.
The pilots, they're all right in our books.
That's cool. Yeah. All right.
So, yeah, we think you're all right. It's the rest.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Have we have a chance to kind of...
You can always have a chance to conflab at the end of the day. Just don't be on your own.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, aren't I on my own while I was talking to Turlo?
Well, you were
in a room full of people, weren't you? I mean, if you get caught in a room on your own, you're going to be number one suspect.
Hang on a minute.
The order is, don't be on your own.
Hang on a minute. When did we stop playing Beyond the Mountains of Madness and start playing Among Us?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Turlo. Would you mind holding my hand while we go back to
So the night passes without incident.
Right.
You're on to the 29th of September.
I will share the information and the names that Mr. Turlo gave me.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, I'm more concerned with what Waters said. So he said someone down, he was dark, but not too dark. Is that like two of the camp guys, the Hispanics?
Cruz, yeah.
Hidalgo.
He was one. Yeah.
Yeah. You can bring it all back together.
I'm glad he said dark, but not too dark.
Yeah, I guess that would cover a Hispanic, right?
Mind you, it could cover... We've been sailing through the equator, so it could cover anybody who spent more than an hour on deck.
I think...
Yeah, you are all tan.
Know the difference.
Yeah.
They're the camp guys as well, so if there was someone who had knowledge of what happened in the Antarctic, they would have been at the...
I am definitely innocent because being from Vermont, instead of being a light brown colour, I'm a bright red colour.
So, in game terms, you can there's 5 holds with a tween deck and a lower hold, right? Because of the nature of the work, you can effectively thoroughly search one area per day. Okay, so that theoretically that takes 10 days.
Wow.
So by that, and that's like super thoroughly searching. So by that, you should be done by the 8th of October. If you checked everyone.
We're going to have a lovely cruise.
So like I said, there's 5 holds with 2 levels to each of them. So that's completely up to you. You don't have to search any. They're just, all I'm saying is when it comes to searching them, you can't just split up and say, oh, we'll each take 1 hold each, because it's just not going to work that way. You just have to decide which one you're focusing on that day.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
And the planes. I think I was being asked to inspect the planes. So I would see if I could recruit Patrick Miles, the aircraft technician, to come check those out. I kind of feel like I trust them. He doesn't sound like the description that George got. So I will approach him and say, look, we don't know if anything else has been damaged. And I don't know about you.
Describe the perpetrator. He was brown, but not that brown.
You can only trust white people, basically. Is what it's saying.
Yeah. And I just kind of look.
This man's skin is the colour of milk. I trust him implicitly.
Exactly.
What's that Videezy brown doing under his bed?
We need to check that plane because I don't know. I'm pretty sure that Doug and Ralph are probably not going to be too keen on flying any of these things until they've been thoroughly checked out too. Because if we have a saboteur on board, I mean, sabotaging the planes seems like a good place to kind of screw up the expedition to me.
Thing is, right, is this saboteur trying to kill people? Or is he just trying to get the expedition to turn back?
I mean, I think there are probably better ways to have got us to turn back than putting strychnine on stuff.
But were the dogs poisoned accidentally, or were they poisoned deliberately in order to let people know that there was something wrong with the food supply before someone actually got killed?
I mean, that's a good point on account of the fact they were eating pemmican. It was pemmican that was contaminated, and whoever's on board would know that we wouldn't be eating it until Antarctica. Yeah,
and then something happens to the refrigerator, which means the only supplies we've got to eat is the pemmican.
Well, that would kind of indicate that they're quite willing to kill people. It's not about making the expedition turn back. It's just to stop the expedition at any cost.
Someone does not want us to go to Antarctica.
Which seems to be a message we've had pretty much
since the beginning.
Yeah, since we got involved.
Damn them and their persuasive monies.
So Miles will agree. He says, yes, I don't want anybody touching that aircraft other than me. Do you know how long it took to pack that? Well, you do, yeah, because you helped us, but it took forever. 3 days we were packing that aircraft, and half of the boxes got damaged, and bloody stevedores didn't know what the hell they were doing.
And let's not forget the wrong parts being ordered, or the wrong tools being ordered.
Yeah.
Do you need a full list?
Can you imagine how it feels to pack that shit for 3 days and then watch it nearly explode in a fireball when we had that fire on that dock?
Yeah.
If that had happened, I'd jumped into the flames. Because I wasn't about to be hauling all that back out to repair it and put it all back in again.
Does this man talking to the hero of the day who swung the crane?
I also went into a burning building to save a guy.
I'm sitting here thinking, is he protesting too much?
So, yeah, he's willing to help you. He says, I can get the other pilots as well if you want.
Well, I think we'll limit, I think, the people that get access to it. You know, I trust you. I trust you, Pat. I trust you. And so I'm definitely, I don't think we need to involve anybody else because we don't want to also accidentally implicate anybody else, if you see what I mean.
I'm not sure I do. What's up with Alperin and Dovit and all that?
Nothing.
I thought you were all right with them.
Yeah, no, they're great. Which is what I'm saying. I don't want them to be implicated in anything. If we say we find something down there, right? Say we find something, or they were to find something down there.
Yeah.
We don't want them to become suspects at that point.
Okay.
Look, this is my logic. You don't have to worry about it. I know what I'm thinking.
All right. Well,
I'm just not good with the word.
Well, I don't profess to know what it means, but yeah, I just fix the damn things.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever you're ready, we can check. Where do you want to start? There's the Fairchild in the hold 2. There's the
let's check the Boeing
in the lower hold. There's the Boeing, in the tween deck on hold 2.
Yeah, the tween deck is one of those that it would have been more easy for somebody to get access to.
How many planes is down there?
Yes,
3, I think.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's something like 3.
You've got 3 Boeings and 1 small aircraft.
That Fairchild keeps, by the way.
I think, the Boeings are where, but if they're on the tween decks, then they would be far easier to access potentially, I think. If I'm understanding you correctly.
Yeah. Well, there's 1 Boeing on the lower hold, but 2 of them are in the tween decks.
So it's the one on the tween decks, I think the 2 on the tween decks that we need to be looking at, I think, first.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And I'd suggest to the others that we start with the tween decks. If they're more accessible, that's probably where we should start looking.
What's this pilot?
So, this guy...
he's not a pilot, he's a technician.
He's Patrick Miles. He's a technician, yes. Okay, yeah.
Not that I mean anything like this, but I think we should check out the camp crew, particularly for no other reasons apart from brownness, Lopez and Cruz.
Yeah, they were, I think,
maybe
high on the suspect list.
Maybe Packard as well, but I don't mean anything by that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. So you're checking the.
Can I ask a quick question, Lee?
Of course you can.
Were some of these folks on the Dire expedition? Some of the crew.
Some of the crew.
I've got it in my head that they weren't.
There was some that were meant to be, but Douglas, who's the original captain that died, he talked to them and basically said, "Don't bother going." Can you remember the speakeasy, the Purple Cup? He met them in the Purple Cup, from what you know, and he said, "The guy's an idiot. Starkweather's an idiot. I never said I was going on. Don't bother going on it." Yeah, and Douglas said in his letter to his brother, they were going to meet with him and tell him the Starkweather's a charlatan. He never agreed, and Starkweather's blurting to press that, "Oh yeah, he's agreed. He's definitely agreed." And he's like, "I absolutely haven't. Don't go on it. I'm not going on it. Don't waste your time." So there's nobody that was on the thing. Moore was meant to have been, but he got ill.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
there was a last minute of some crew members then as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be the case if
yeah.
No, because some of these guys.
Some of the crew members over there, they had a crew. Captain said don't do it. So then they bailed, he bailed.
Yeah.
So they had to get a new captain and new crew. So which members were
a couple of new crew members.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something we'd have to find out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely. Cool. Right. So, you're checking tween deck hold number 2 then. Okay. And that's got Boeing aircraft and fuel drums. Okay. Right. It contains the Boeing aircraft with the wings and propellers stored in crates, and also crates of kerosene in there as well.
Well, there's not an alarm bell, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So, for the day's check-in, you'll need to make... for the purposes of the campaign and moving the campaign on, you don't all have to go in there, but rather than playing 10 days worth of investigation out, that's pretty much where you're going to focus your time. Yeah? Okay. At night, you can do whatever you want, but just to move the days on to get to Australia, you can focus on one area per day. Right? So... looking at this hold, then you're going to need to, if you make a spot hidden check, anybody that wants to.
Okay.
And particularly if you want to tell me anything especially important that you want to focus on, that could be useful as well.
Yeah.
And because you've got him here as well, Miles, I'm going to let you roll with advantage on this one.
Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look at any long, straight pieces of metal, tube, rebar, girder, whatever. I'm going to look and see if any cuts have been made in it.
Okay.
As if someone's trying to weaken the structure. I'm now going to fail my spot hidden roll.
You got it with advantage, though.
I still got it. Can I save the advantage for the roll that I fail?
We're only examining the boxes and the stuff that are associated with the plane right now.
So
we're just having a nose around. If you look for anything specific, like I was going to look at any wear on the wooden parts, like has anything been moved or like has someone tried to pry stuff open, like those kind of like scuff marks and wear marks you get. Jostled.
I'm just I think
okay.
Oh, look at that.
Oof.
Wow.
Can I get?
So I'm going to look for someone for evidence of someone like trying to pry open his crate, and there's literally the guy there with the crowbar.
hey, guess what? You found him.
Support crowbar.
Yes.
In the act.
It was trousers.
Before I start examining the aircraft, perhaps I could say to Mrs. Aldridge, Mrs. Aldridge, do you think maybe you could check those barrels of kerosene, see if any of them might be leaking or have holes punched in them or anything like that?
Or that with the top's been tampered with, like watered down. Okay, that's what I was looking at then.
Water. Oh my god! Replaced with diesel.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right then. So you look at all the cases that contain like the engine and propellers and wings and things like that. There is nothing.
For fuck's sake.
That's all right. There's nothing especially out untoward on that. Just like what he said, and throughout checking this hold, Miles will point out areas of damage that the crane did on him.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily look like crowbar marks. They're more like along the length of the lip and the body where it's like hit against things. So that's easily verified. You check through the crates. It's around kind of 2:00 in the afternoon, and you come across something near the stairs. There is wrapped there is like an unusual package near the stairs, shoved in the gap between two crates. And it's in like a small cloth bag.
Ooh.
And it's obviously been, placed there. It hasn't fallen out of anything or anything like that.
Oh no.
Asking for a friend, is it ticking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just be like, is it something we might need to gently move overboard?
Oh no!
Yeah, it's not ticking. It's not ticking.
Damn it! If I had my mysterious black rod with me, we'd have a bucket of water that we could chuck it in.
But if it's like, it might be something that like, if someone were to start a fire,
it's going to be
might cause some further complications.
Yeah, it is near the kerosene.
See, there was a reason he put emphasis on the word kerosene.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Is it Doris that's found that, or?
No, it's Harrison. Dr. Jones found that.
Yeah, I'll beckon our folks over. Like this. Look what I found.
It's in such a tight, dark corner that you would very easily miss it.
It's like, look what I found. Oh, we wish you hadn't. Does it look like a tool bag?
Everyone's stressed.
Yes, it does look a bit like a tool bag, but not like a rigid one. It looks more like a
kind of a carpet
like a cloth.
bag, a carpet bag kind of tool bag.
Mm.
How big is it actually? The bag?
It would be like a bit smaller than like the kind of drawstring bags that you would take swimming, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay.
So a little bit like that.
That's about
cloth.
Dynamite.
Just like a tote bag.
It's obviously nylon. Yeah, a bit like a tote bag kind of thing, but drawn with string or rope.
Yeah. It may be take care with that, Dr. Jones. There might be some powder inside.
Yeah, no, that's what I think it's something. Yeah, I think it's something someone's other. It's like evidence someone's trying to like squirrel away or something here to make it worse. If start a fire. So like I need to
secret supply of luxury foods.
See if I have anything that would be useful to look at it. But I mean, if anyone's got what's an investigation-y?
Chemistry or anything like that, or was there a science?
The one science I don't have.
Let's take a look in the bag and see.
We'll just gently slide it. This is where it turns out. This is where all like the sabotage has been stashed in their gear.
At least
it's not actually explosive
while you do it.
Yeah. Okay, so how are you getting it out then?
Well, it's a very personal
After
question.
dinner first, right? Just very gently, like sliding along like pulling along the ground, like basically trying to minimize any kind of like.
Is there
rustling.
something like a broom or something in here, or a long handle?
I was kind of tempted to do sorry.
No, I was just wondering if there's something long that you could kind of like hook the drawstring with and pull it out.
I stepped into this go with the logic, but like, there's no way our adventure would end here, and just yank it.
Then he remembered we're playing the Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah. No, but it'd be quite funny for a way to try to very abruptly end in the middle of the ocean.
Whoa.
Okay, so you gingerly move it, basically taking care. That's all I needed
to see it. Yeah,
that's all I needed to know. Okay, so you very carefully pry open the opening in it. You find out that inside there is a bag. It's a bag of old rope, but hidden within it there is something glinting and glistening. As you open it wider, you notice that this is a coil of wire. Has anybody got demolitions?
We've all got it.
Who's telling you to start with it?
Yeah, start
just
with
at
it.
one.
It doesn't mean that you're going to get no information if you fail it, but anybody who wants to look at it can make a demolitions check.
Okay, well, I've got 1%.
We may as well all do
So
it.
I could technically succeed.
Leave with me, guys. I've got 10% in demolition.
Yeah.
Wow.
Close.
This is just a degree of information.
Nope.
Oh.
We didn't cover that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not debt code.
So
If I got that 6, I would have pushed luck on.
Oh no!
I had to roll, even though I knew there was no chance.
Oh,
That's fine.
Look at that field of red. Wow.
From what you can see and what you can know, it harkens back to the training that you were given on demolitions. And you can identify it as quick burning timer fuse.
This wasn't on. This wasn't on the manifest.
It was not, but you can make an idea check.
Oh. Unfortunately, I'm not the smartest guy in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I didn't make it.
You rolled 72 both times.
I know.
You see, consistency is good.
It kind of there is explosives on this ship for things like getting through ice and stuff like that. But obviously, this isn't the place where it should live.
No, not jammed between two crates near the stairs.
No.
I mean, the next question from this is like, is it being set up already and this is afterwards, or is it going to be used in the future? But I mean, now that we know it's here, how many people are now aware?
You guys
we could potentially replace the fuse with something of like similar size and like.
We could replace the fuse wire.
Yeah, basically we could replace it with something, and then like we know someone will come for this at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Take it out.
But the worry is that that's the fuse wire. So is there other things hidden around that the fuse wire would connect to?
Yeah,
if it's a slow burning fuse, it'll just be like they'll trailer to something. That
oh my god, it's going for the kerosene, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, not yet.
Like that. But potentially in the future, yeah.
Yeah.
They may have, they may have used it for like the fire at the port, or they may have used it. They might be planning to use it for the kerosene here as well. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
So we know that like it's so well hidden that they'll try and come back for it at some point. Because
is there a lot of it
for a reason?
Or is there just a very small amount, as if maybe it's already
like
been used and somebody just...
There is a spool, but you can tell from the way the end of the fuse is cut, it's not factory cut.
All of it.
It has been cut. As in the end of the cord has been cut.
You know, when I was checking the kerosene, I didn't see any quick fuse stuff connected to any of the barrels, did I?
Mm-mm.
Is there anything else explosive? We do have explosive. Whereabouts are they kept? The explosives.
Oh, good question.
On the lower deck.
I'll tell you.
The answer is hopefully somewhere safe.
Yeah, they are. It's not in 5. It's not in 5. It's not in 4. It could be in 3, twin deck 3. Yeah, I would say it's probably twin deck 3 where the explosives are.
I think maybe the next search should be on the explosive front.
In fact, no, I'm lying. Twin deck 4, there's like a steel container where all the rifles and the armory is.
Ammunition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, add that to our next list.
I mean, we got to keep this quiet
before our next list.
We're going to have to seal it with like something of similar mass, at least someone like won't get suspicious. And then we could either stake it out, or you put something in there that would like mark them or identify them, so that we can see who's been messing around with it.
I mean, if it's been used.
Yeah, how much was actually left? I don't know if I got those.
A decent amount, but obviously the thing to know is that the end's been cut, so it has been used.
But yeah,
so we don't. Well, we can't mention this to anybody else.
No,
because if they find out, we know, it might push forward their plans a little.
Yeah, they might do something rash.
Yeah,
argue or something.
In fact, maybe we just put that stuff back.
That's the thing of doing something similar, because we know where to look for it and like where to keep an eye on.
Say we stick our head around the door to here tomorrow and it's gone.
Is it worth one of us maybe staking it out?
I was thinking that might be
only if I can have steak instead of pemmican.
But does Doris have like a particularly pungent perfume we could spray the area with? Because we were in here, and then if we find some rando that's got like, it smells like overpowering scent of like cinnamon.
You go show.
And be like, wait a second, they were down by the fuse
poorly, and has taken themselves to bed. But actually, you can kind of hang out in the plane cockpit or something.
Yeah.
And see if someone turns up.
Okay, so you decide not to say anything. You put it back in the bag where you found it, as much as you can, as it was.
Yeah.
Leave it for the day. Everybody has food just like what it is. It's very quiet. Everybody's shiftily looking at everybody else. But nothing untoward happens that night. Is there anything special you want to do before the next day? No? Okay.
Do we have any sneaky types? Like anyone who's... If we were to do like a stakeout with someone...
I'm great at hanging on a rope from the ceiling.
We weren't asking about your membership in the Russian ballet.
Cirque du Soleil.
All right.
My stealth is 20.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I think the answer came from the hotel that you tried sneaking around.
Oh yeah, that didn't go well, did it?
No.
What was that again?
Right. Westbury Hotel, wasn't it? Okay. So,
what was that? I think it was a team effort.
Yeah.
No one was guilty, but yet no one was innocent.
Actually, wasn't Dr. Jones better at sneaking around than...
I made my check, but everyone else made it irrelevant.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem with stealth checks, is anyone else who fails validates everyone who passed.
My stealth is 30. Apparently, I've passed it once.
Yeah. Okay, so 30th of September arrives. Okay, it's a new day. Like I said, the same thing happens at breakfast. Everybody's subdued and muted. The weather is fine and glorious. As it moves on, I'll move the ship a little bit on your little map. But other than that, is there any other decks you want to search, or would you like to do something else?
I think we're going to go for the blowy up stuff and guns, aren't we?
Yeah, the armory.
I mean, in a divide and conquer sense, I might see if I can have a chat with the camp group.
The camp group?
I think he means Lopez and Cruz. I think
camp group, Packard, Lopez, and Cruz.
Group?
Okay.
Camp group.
I stand.
Where's the tank?
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You want to talk to Lopez and all that kind of stuff. Okay.
I'll go with because I was there when I don't want to call him Teutonic T-bloke. He was on his
Turlo.
Turlo. Thank you. I will go with him.
Perfect.
If for nothing more to break arms.
Okay. And what do the rest of you want to do?
I think the first thing we do is, or somebody will go check whether that fuse is still there, the fuse wire.
Check the wire. It's still there.
Yeah. Okay. And then we can only cover one of the holds a day. So we're either looking at the explosives or we're looking at the armory.
Yeah. One note as well is Abel Mal is doing a lot of coughing today.
Oh.
Random things.
Did he help out with cleaning out the refrigeration unit?
Yeah, he did.
Red herring.
He could have done that to cover himself.
He did. He's throughout the thing. He always tends to try and talk to you at meal times and stuff like that. As you know, you get the feeling that like he's not got a lot of mates.
Yeah. It's going to turn out this whole sabotage thing is just, a cry for attention. What's up to me as hell?
Yeah, lighting diffusers. Love me.
Don't respect your man's best friend.
Yeah.
You're my friend.
We're going to be glorious together. Now we will.
Okay. Yeah. So you go to find the camp guys, and it's David. The others will kind of point to David Packard. He's the camp boss.
Yeah.
He's like their spokesperson.
The one person I didn't want to imply. Oh no!
I mean, is he dark but not too dark?
I don't like this kind of conversation, guys.
Everybody's going to be on like YouTube now and flee that bastard. It's like, oh, no.
Anyway.
I mean, the thing is, he's going to speak for them anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
This guy, isn't he?
Can he vouch for them? That's
Yeah. That's the main thing.
How long's he been working with them? So, anyway, right, yeah. So, Mr. Packard.
Yes.
How
can I help you?
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to, make get to know people on board the vessel. Try to find out who we can trust, who's safe, who can vouch for each other, and just trying to make sure that we're all safe. To be honest, so your crew, are you a fairly tight knit crew? Been working together for a while.
I wouldn't say that. We have been together about a month. Some of the crew I know, but I'm sure the same is true with you. Yes.
You're two, Cruz and the other guy.
Lopez.
You guys work together as Lopez. Cruz and Lopez. You've been working together for a while?
No. I know Lopez, but I've worked with O'Doul, who's a drill technician.
But not Cruz.
No. He's just like you. He's joined the expedition.
Sure. Okay. What do you make? He's
a decent enough man. I'm more bothered about Starkweather, to be honest with you. There's many people that are decent people that would see Starkweather off this expedition, even though it is actually his. Yeah, he's upset a lot of people.
Look, we had that stage. We had the sabotage of the breakdown of the refrigeration unit, and I was like, okay, fine. Someone wants to turn
Yes,
around.
I know.
Yeah.
This is turning out to be a nightmare. I never would have signed on if I would have known.
No, exactly.
I can only imagine the broken drill bits and things that come to await us when we get.
Are you three all in the same cabin then?
Good question. I can tell you. I can tell you. Yeah, we are in the foredeck. Crews. Some of the aircraft crew are there. Cruz and Lopez are in a room.
George is
Cruz and Lopez have their own room.
George is making.
Well, no, they are together with others. Houston, Houston and Cole are there as well.
Okay, in the bunk, fine. So I guess there's limited opportunities to stash something if you're living in a bunk with someone, isn't there?
That's right.
Obviously, you've got suspicions about Starkweather. Who else do you
I don't think it is Starkweather. I think it's Starkweather's. I believe something is happening with Starkweather. I think people are so annoyed at him that they will do a lot.
So have you noticed anyone acting suspiciously?
Everyone's suspicious of everyone. Where have you been?
Really, the crossing the equator ceremony didn't assuage people of all of their suspicions and make us all work together as a lovely family.
I've not been doing anything.
I believe it did. But the refrigerator was the problem.
Yeah.
The dogs have not helped things. I'm in the aft. I hear the ship's crew, the engineers, they talk about Starkers. And I start to believe them. I've heard, and it kind of leans in, I've heard Starkweather had some people killed on his other expedition.
I wouldn't believe all the rumours that you hear. Have you heard anyone praying in a language that you have understood?
Praying?
Yeah. Or singing, chanting, anything through the thin walls?
Well, the engineer crew like to sing, but nothing. It's made me think it's strange.
No one said the word tekeli, anything?
Take a leak? No.
Mustafa leak.
No.
Don't do it again.
Okay.
None of that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're trying to collate all the information, no matter how unimportant it might seem. So if you do notice anything suspicious, if you can come to myself, Mrs. Aldridge, Mr. Sullivan, George or Professor Harrison, then please just let us know, and we're all working together to try to solve this situation.
I will definitely let you know, but all I have is a strange feeling that we are going to end up. I believe some people will get killed on this expedition. I can't tell you why. I just have a bad feeling.
Well,
this is a nightmare.
Cling to whatever superstitions you have. We'll be fine. Okay, thank you for your time.
Okay. Yeah, so what do you guys want to do?
What do you think? Is it going to be demolitions or ammunition?
Yeah, so you've checked the middle of hold 3.
Yeah, I think so.
Middle of hold 2.
Using my incredible...
I'm assuming... I'm assuming that the weapons are probably... They're going to be under lock and key anyway, aren't they? Possibly.
Yeah, they're in like a steel container. Yeah.
Let's look at the explosives first. I mean, assuming everybody else is in agreement.
Okay. Okay, so that is tween deck of hold 4. No problem. So you're certainly aiming for that. Right, let me pop you in there then. I'll take you out of them and I'll pop you in the tween deck of hold 4. There's not as many people here as what it looks like. These are from the dog situation.
Okay.
But yeah, you are in this area. In fact, you might see, a couple of the sled people down here.
Okay.
In coping with the dogs.
Yeah.
But the door will be shut. Again, if you're so in this place, there is obviously another Boeing. Hold for. So there is another Boeing again with all the crates, the propellers and engines and all that kind of stuff. Against the aft port wall, there's a small but very sturdy room that's like square. It's been put in there. There's bags of cement around it all and a heavy padlock on it that is with the key to the armory. So if you're saying that you're going down there, Turlo will have it and he will give you access to it. He just comes down with you to give you access to it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
And so again, is there anything in particular? Are you searching the hold or focusing on the armory?
I wanted to do the armory. So.
Okay. Right. Okay. You focus on the armory then. Spend half a day on it, checking it all through, because when you open it up, there's floor to ceiling like guns, ammo, bags of cement and sand around crates of dynamite. And as you can imagine, that's the kind of stuff you don't want to be throwing around.
Interesting for polar expedition. What are they expecting to find down there? Giant penguins or something?
You check it through thoroughly. There is, to your guess, and you check it off on the itinerary, there is nothing missing, including there is timer fuse stuff there. None of it is cut. It's all there.
Somebody came aboard with some extra fuse wire and didn't trust that, so they brought their own.
Anybody who wants to can make an idea check.
Oh, I mean, I guess we're there.
I'm not.
I'll attempt an idea roll, but I'm not confident.
Check his intelligence.
And you know what? I was right. I should not have been confident.
It's intelligence. Yeah.
Thank God we got somebody smart here.
Okay.
I demand
Harrison, in particular, you, Harrison, because you went in to the dockside warehouse and stuff like that, didn't you? There was a thing not long before you went where some of the cord was lost in some of the shipments and stuff like that. Some of the detonator cord was reported as missing. It wasn't there, and you've had to reorder it.
Great.
How much was missing?
Only probably 2-3 spools. But you put it down as it hadn't been delivered.
Yes.
So not all of it
had been better organised. It wouldn't be so easy to do sabotage.
But nothing's missing from the armory as such since we've been?
Everything that you ordered is there, but you had to reorder some of the detonator code.
I guess the question:
some of the lost or some have been stolen, and then
is there any extra detonator cord
between that and what we found?
Yeah,
With 2 or 3 spools. I mean, how big is detonator cord?
Just like a small
strawberry lace kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hideable in bags and things, and
yeah,
or used to set the fire at the dock.
It wasn't used to set fire at the dock. That were like
okay.
Yeah, that was a fire. It wasn't explosive.
Petrol or kerosene or whatever. That were like aircraft stuff. That. So yeah, that's what that is. You check the rest of the area. If you want to check the rest of the hold while you're here, you can make spot hiddens.
I'm gonna do a spot hidden.
You know what? I'm determined to make a roll. Oh shit! I was so close.
It's always nice to have a dream, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, look at that!
Oh wow! Look at all this.
Wow.
You are absolutely confident.
No, he's not with us, is he? Did you come with us for this?
You are absolutely confident.
We were also going together because we didn't really split.
No, that's right.
I don't want him to.
This hold is perfectly fine. This hold is perfectly fine. And any other Boeing aircraft, so the remaining Boeing aircraft that you search, you know exactly what these boxes should look like. So you'll get advantage on checking that third Boeing one.
Okay.
Because you know exactly what these should look like, and it's perfectly all in keeping.
Okay.
Something tells me that no one's going home until we finish checking this third boat. Reassemble it, X-ray it.
Yeah, exactly. That evening, again, you have the meal, all that kind of stuff. Nothing untoward happens. Right. George, do me a favour and roll me luck again, please.
Right, you are. Will do. Just got the moment where I've only just closed my flipping character sheet down, so I need to open it up again.
Oh, dear.
Right, here we go. Rolling luck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I may have made it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you only had rolled demolition.
Okay. It gets to 1 a.m. that morning on the 1st of October, and you hear a noise outside your room. Sounds like the door catch is going.
On my room?
On your room.
They're after your big stick.
And you've locked the room door as well, bizarrely.
Right, in that case, I am going to quietly get out of bed, wait behind the door, holding the chair from the table / dressing table or whatever above my head.
Yeah.
And I don't care who they are, or what they are, what they're doing.
Yeah.
If anyone gets through that door, they are getting this chair on the back of the neck.
Okay. Okay. Right, yeah. So sure enough, the door will open. I'll put you both in it because it's Harrison and you in your room. Yeah, and sure enough, the door opens. It is pitch black. Only the light from the portals is there. And somebody walks in. So you're smashing them over the head, are you?
I'm not even going to check to see who it is. If somebody wanted to legitimately come in, they would have knocked.
Okay.
Room service, not invited. I slammed them in the back of the head with the chair.
Absolutely perfect. All right. So again, there's going to be some modicum of a result anyway. But if you can make like a brawl check on it for me.
Since I've had parole, I will make it. Why do I have such a massive problem with?
Yeah. I would give you advantage if you hadn't rolled. Yeah, give you advantage on that as well.
Here, and the bill, there it is. Oh, God. Advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Roll me a D3.
I would say I'm not worried about breaking the chair either.
No. Oh, yeah.
3.
Okay. Right. You smash it over this guy's head, and the guy falls to the floor. It is one of the expedition crew down on the floor. You smash it over his head. Obviously, Dr. Jones wakes up with an absolute start. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Right.
This guy's out cold on the floor.
Right, great. Because I'm gonna do as you are supposed to do, and I'm gonna crouch down next to him, put my knee on the back of his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Grab him by the hair, lift his head up. Is he slightly browner than brown?
Yeah, well, I think you can see. Yeah, for those at home, I'll show the character. He does look slightly browner than brown.
Well, I never.
So it was a young looking.
Is he Miles' assistant?
Well, isn't
Albemarle's.
Yeah, is it?
No, Myers' assistant.
Isn't this the guy who told us the story about the drums and got frightened about?
No, that wasn't him. No,
this is the assistant to Myers, the archaeologist. He gave the
guy who's looking after your rod.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know I'm feeling a bit of rod anxiety at the moment? My pole is in danger.
What do you do?
Well, first thing I think we should do is tie this guy up, and then I'm going to. As soon as I'll shout to Harrison. Mm-hmm. Tie this bloke up, sit on his head, don't let him go. Then I'm going after mine.
Good morning.
What kind of weird shit are you in?
Tell you later, baby. And I'm running off after Myers.
Okay, you go to Myers' room, yeah?
My pole is in danger. Yes.
What are you doing? Storming in?
I am shouldering. If the door is shut, I am shouldering it.
Right. Okay.
Worked very well for you in the past.
I'm going to say I'm not going to make you roll. It is locked.
I'm a burly mountaineer. Yeah.
Exactly.
I only need one arm to climb a mountain with. That's how tough I am.
Strong enough to burst through. You snap the lock off. Myers kind of like he's startled as you barge in, jumps up.
He better not be sleeping. He better not be sleeping with my pole.
You invariably turn the light on. The pole is in the bucket.
Are you all right?
It's like, what the hell? Right? Yeah. There's a bunch of guys in bunks. There's Charlie Porter, the geologist Griffiths, and there's Giles. He's somebody else. Oh, Giles isn't there. Yeah.
Oh. I've no idea who this Giles is. I'm just concentrating on Myers at the moment to make sure that the artifact's all right. It's like we've just captured your assistant. He picked the lock into my cabin.
Yeah.
I may have knocked him unconscious with a chair. I'm sorry about the chair.
Okay. He's like, what the hell? What is this?
We've just caught your assistant breaking into our room, mine and Harrison's.
Right. And he's bewildered. He's half asleep. He's like, okay.
I thought the artifact was in danger. Where's the artifact? You better not be.
It's here. It's here.
I think
you get the, obviously you can hear people waking up now. You can hear like what's going on, and all this kind of stuff. Everybody's waking up.
I am not being quiet.
Yeah. So long story short, tie him up. Everybody will kind of gather around what's going on around the room. Myers will come with you to the room. See that you've knocked him out and smashed the chair over him. He's like, I don't know what's going on here.
The worst he's got is a fractured skull. As we say in this part of the country, he'll be raped.
Yeah. I can say that in Appalachian.
Right.
Captain Vredenberg and Starkweather and Moore will turn up. They're on this level as well. They're like, what's happening? What's going on? Everybody's pretty much together.
I'm going to babble on about this guy breaking into my room. I'm going to make all kinds of assertions about him.
Right.
Like he was obviously up to no good, because if he hadn't got bad intentions, why didn't he just knock on the door?
Dr. Green, if nobody else does, will bring some smelling salts, wake him up. He's a little bit bewildered and flustered, checks his head, says he's all right, might have a little bit of an headache, but he's all right. And he's like, what's going on? You smashed me over the head.
Why did you break into our room?
I was seeing if you were the saboteur.
That's exactly what a saboteur would say.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
I will give him that's a bit dodgy look.
Yeah. Obviously, people will have questions for him, like, what were you doing out on your own? You know, you're not meant to be on your own. All that kind of stuff.
I wanted to check your room to see if you were saboteur. What? While I'm still asleep in it?
Yeah.
You wanted a saboteur with benefits.
You're after my mysterious pole, aren't you? Even the evil eye.
Why the hell would I be?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm being very suspicious because I've already had one person break into the room that I was occupied to fiddle with my artifact.
So he's obviously not giving anything up unless you make him.
What's all? I can just dangle him over.
His story is that he were checking if you were the saboteur.
Right, if nobody has any problems with this, I'm dangling him over the edge of the ship.
Are you sprung?
What's the gang's verdict on what you should do with him?
How long does it work for you, Myers?
My strength is 70, so I think I can dangle him by his ankles for a few minutes.
He says it's about 6 months. He's a student. He's an undergraduate student of mine. I don't think he's the saboteur. Myers will say he's got a bit of a reputation.
Oh, what kind of reputation?
And the guy looks down. Avery looks down. He says, "Come on." One of the other people speaks up and they say, "Well, he's kind of like he can get you things. He's been getting people stuff on the ship." He's from Harlem.
So you're saying he broke in to steal stuff? Is that what you're saying?
Avery's like, no, of course not. He said, well, I don't know. I didn't know he was doing it. All I can tell you is that, I know for a fact that he's probably dabbled in the stores a little bit. or ordered extra packs of cigarettes or whatever. Low stuff, petty stuff.
Eel hauling stuff.
Who was doing this, Abel, Mom?
No, Avery Giles, Maya's assistant.
Vredenberg is really upset about it. He's like, that's shit stores. Yeah. You can't go about doing that.
Here. We don't know that he's taken anything from the ship. We don't know that he's taken it. And you know, I get that that Mr. Macy is upset, but I think we're all feeling a little paranoid right now.
Yeah. Myers will say, look, might have done a few things like that, but he's not a saboteur. There's no way that he's behind all this.
Yeah, I don't think it's the kid. I don't think it's the kid.
Right.
That's right. See? And you know, Dr. Avery, he knows him better than anyone.
Yeah. If I thought he was dodgy, I wouldn't have kept the thing of yours, George, in the same room as him.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, come on, let's get this kid out of here. He needs to get some ice or something on that head of his. And I'm gonna be trying to help the kid up.
Okay.
I'll cut him loose if he is tied up. I'm going
to be looking daggers at him because I still don't trust the fact that for whatever excuse he's got, he tried to break into the room I was in.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
For all I know, secretly he could be press.
Right. Perfect. That's fine.
Yeah.
You take him back. Everything calms down.
Let's get you a drink, kid.
Everybody goes back to bed. There are a few people I'm not sure about this, and certainly the captain, in particularly happy, is like, when we get to port, I want to discuss whether he should be on this expedition and whether we press charges or whatever for stealing and stuff like that. But funnily enough, Starkweather's the one that's like, actually, I think we need to just take it proportionate here. The guy is just a bit, we'll talk about it later, but there's no need to go overboard.
I think there's every reason for him to go overboard.
I want to lead this guy towards the galley.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and stop him being led away, because honestly, I think copping the chair around the back of the head, he's learned a lesson.
Yeah.
And what I'm kind of fairly sure that there's only us here and me and this kid, and I've got I've put a load of ice into a cloth if I can get some from somewhere.
There's no refrigerator, remember?
His head.
No, there's not.
Look, there must be some. Okay, so there's no ice. I will just get a cloth. I'll make it. Stick it in some cold water and stick that over the bump, and I'll be making small talk with him. You can have a real egg on there tomorrow morning, sunshine.
Always your bitch with death.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after I feel like, maybe he trusts me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say to him, you can get stuff. Is that right? Is he right? Is what Dr. Avery says. Is that true?
He shrugs and he says, yeah, I can. It's kind of what I've done to get by before I met Dr. Myers. I just try and help people out, that's all. He's just harmless. I don't make too much money off it or anything like that. I just like to help people.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Anybody asked you to get any detonator wire?
What? No, it's things like cigarettes, stuff like that.
I know, but you're getting it from the ship, right? You get it.
Sure. Right. But, maybe some stuff from Panama when we were there.
Nobody on the ship has asked you to get them anything other than
nothing like that.
cigarette.
No, nothing like that. Just standard stuff.
Sure.
Just standard things. Why, is the detonator wire gone missing or something like that?
I mean, I didn't say that. Yeah. I look, like you, I'm just a little paranoid, right? Somebody on this ship is trying to sabotage this expedition.
Well, in truth, I was searching George's things. All right, I don't know how much you know about him. I've seen you hanging about with him. I don't think he's the saboteur. There's something about that rod. Okay? Myers has let me look at it. Myers has let me study it, see if I can see anything. There's nothing there. There's nothing there that I can see. I was looking to see if he'd got any like journals or anything like that. Maybe he's seen some stuff. I don't know what to make about it, but it freaks me out.
This guy doesn't realize how stupid I am.
I'd be like, I mean, I know George a little. I don't think I've ever seen him writing in a journal. And, he climbs mountains. I don't think writing stuff down is really his forte.
I don't get why he's got it in the first place. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
See, the worst thing is because he's my assistant, he could have just come and asked me this. George is far too dumb to kind of like not to lie to him.
I'm sure I heard him say it was a family heirloom or something.
Yes,
an unknown artifact doesn't just become a family heirloom. This is like something I've never seen before. It's in a language nobody seems to know about. I don't know about it. I've asked some of the other guys. They don't know about it. It weirdly gets hot on its own. There's no things in it. I can't understand it. There's something about it. There's something about him.
George?
Well, it just doesn't make sense. I think he's carrying it to somebody.
Right. Next time we're in the shower or something like that, you are not checking to see if I've got webbed toes.
I think he's taking it to somebody.
On Antarctica? Are you serious?
No.
God,
well, he keeps mentioning Australia, doesn't he? He keeps mentioning Australia. That's what Myers said so. There's something about like the thing. It's supposedly, who's that guy? Chipper, one of the crew. He said something about seeing it. I think maybe he's taking it back to Australia for somebody. I'm trying to find out who and what it means. And then the guy smashes me over the head.
What?
You were trying to break into his room. And like I said, we're all a little paranoid, Giles.
Yeah, I know. Bad timing. But we've not got that long left before we're there. So, and that's, you can small talk, but that's the gist of what you get off him. So
he's more interested in George as opposed to...
Yeah, he comes clean about that. He says, I wasn't actually thinking he was the saboteur. I don't think he is, but I think there's something else going on with him. So that day is the 1st of October. Are you checking another hold? Are you doing anything else? Are you watching the deck cards, see if anybody comes to it? What's the plan to catch this saboteur?
Yeah. So I think every morning we would be checking that cord to see if it's still
so
there.
far it's in exactly the same spot. You can even set up something that would tell you if it's been moved, like a hair or something like that.
The hair.
Yeah, something like that you can put in there. It's not been moved.
Was being used for something.
Yeah. And it's not getting any shorter.
Mm-hmm.
How many meters of deck cord on a roll?
Uh,
I say if you're going to say if you're going to set off some, if you're going to set off something,
you got to be able to get to a safe distance.
yeah.
Deck cord just burns.
Have a round number: 15 meters. 15 meters.
That's right. Then. Deck cord
I wanted to check out any. Sorry, Clay, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's all right.
I wanted to check out the last few. You know, like we said, there were some changes of crew members.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like so, like I want to. I mean, I don't know. Speak to more and maybe the cap. Try and be the cap. No, need to speak to one of the crew, not the captain, because he was last minute.
Hello.
Why didn't you? Have you got like charm or anything like that?
Well, obviously, I'm naturally charming because sorry.
That means no.
I have.
I got a bit of charm. I just didn't have working headset.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
It's fine. I can see the computer now. So.
Yeah. So
okay?
if you make a charm check, you might get some stuff from it.
I mean, maybe Dr. Cross can assist with that then.
I have
if he's
53 in charm.
Oh,
no,
get
you're better than
away.
me.
Whoa.
Very charming lady.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start playing the charm a bit better.
Oh no, 65. So I can certainly assist. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, if the two of you
Well,
were
I'm just going to sit down with Dr. Cross and say, we need to find out somehow from the crew who were the last minute crew members, because there seems to be a lot of changes last minute. I don't know.
I mean, the captain has to approve every crew member.
Captain was last minute.
Yeah, but he'll still have to like sign off on everyone. Because that's kind of how it works. Because captains know
unless the last minute crew members were brought in before the captain, you know what I'm saying? Hired them on, and then the captain was brought in because he was like last minute, wasn't he?
Yeah, because Douglas was killed just a few days before we were due to
so
leave.
Maybe there's some kind of like personnel documentation of when people signed on to.
I asked Lansing because he would have done like medical checks on all the crew members.
There must be like some kind of like history or employer files or something.
Yeah, but say
like
Dr.
when
Lansing
people signed their contracts or when they
know.
first were interviewed or something.
I think the HR department are going to be back on board.
Yeah, that's a good.
Back on shore. But I can certainly ask Lansing.
Yeah, I mean, it might be just word of mouth. It could be just word of mouth, couldn't it? Like original crew, and like who came in last minute, who left, who came in. Who's your charming?
So that's what we're doing. Just going around like tapping on people, making polite conversation, finding out people saying, "Oh, this person came on late," or whatever. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. So, have you made your roll?
Get a good one.
I refuse.
Oh, so close.
Okay.
So close.
You know what?
It's so nice.
Look.
I'm kind of tempted to push it.
Ooh.
I should, push it by trying to have bawdy sailor stories.
Yeah.
I think you're going to win them over or completely alienate them and make them lose all respect for me.
That would be cool, though.
Is that an acceptable reason for a push, Lee?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just under.
That was close.
It was
Wowie.
Could it be any closer?
Yeah, because you can't spend luck, I don't think, on a push. Okay.
I almost lost him a couple of times, but managed to pull him back.
You were too bawdy even for the sailors.
Okay. So yes, based on the information, obviously you find out that every member at crew is kind of new to the ship because the ship was purchased for the expedition, effectively using expedition funds. So the crew were kind of pulled together from it. Nobody is like the original crew, but there was particularly 5 people that were brought on following like the fire and stuff like that, because there were a couple that might have been burned or had smoke inhalation problems and stuff like that and needed to be hospitalized. So the ones that came in was Dr. Lansing. Yeah. O'Toole, who is, I think he's an engine guy. Yeah, he's part of the engine crew. Hugh O'Toole. There was another engineer guy by the name of Stanley Rupert. There is a guy called Blunt, who is, wherever he is. Yeah, there's a guy called Blunt. There is a guy called Henning. Adam Henning, he's a steward. And then there was Chipper Green. Who was one of the able seamen.
He's interested in the rod.
Well, he knew something about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Lansing, O'Toole, Henning, Blunt, Rupert, and Green.
Roger Blunt is a bosun.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, Roger.
Yeah.
Oh, Roger.
Roger.
Willis Roger.
Willis Roger.
He ranks higher than anyone in Rome. I mean, Sully, do you
so
want
that's
to take the engineers?
That's what you kind of figure out. Is there anything you're doing? Are you checking any holds today? Or are you abandoning that and doing something different? Just like I said, I don't particularly want to play out every minute of 10 days. I want to know roughly what you're doing on the things.
At 7:30, I shall rise and make my toilet. At 7:40, I will move down to...
Yeah.
You should go and buy some toilet rolls I left behind.
Yeah.
The steward guy, I'm getting kind of vibes from him, because stewards, like, they do have a lot of keys around the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And
they'd have access to the food, that's for sure.
Yeah. So I might kind of stalk him for a bit. Maybe you want to pick up a couple of the engineers. So you can find out any cracks in their armor. And then maybe the others can carry on with looking in a hold, just so we can kind of get them out of the way. If you haven't got any other ideas.
No, it sounds reasonable to me.
Okay. Right then. So what hold are you looking at? So far, you've done 2 of the tween decks. Done tween deck 2 and tween deck 4. There's 5.
Okay.
Tween deck 2 and tween deck 4 you've done. So there is, to give you an idea, hold 1 is like the things like the heavy gear. So all the tractors, drill rig and stuff like that. And it's also got like oxygen tanks. Hold 2 has got, you've checked the top bit, which is the Boeing. On the lower one is the small aircraft and gasoline or kerosene. Hold 3 is like the camp supplies and all the gear like that. Hold 4 is another Boeing, both Boeings.
Yeah.
And then hold 5 is like the dog stores and stoves and all that kind of stuff.
Anybody have a preference?
Well, the 2 that have the kerosene and stuff in it.
Yeah. Is there another one with kerosene then that we haven't examined?
So the main bit with like all the aircraft fuel and stuff like that, I think is the bottom of hold 2. So it's got a ton of aircraft fuel. 3 layers of 55-gallon drums.
So there's that, and there's also the fuel for the ship somewhere, isn't there?
Yep. Those aren't in the holds, they're in special fuel tanks. They're placed at between the holds. You can't, it's not accessible. You can't just check it. You pretty much have to be in dock.
Okay. All right. So the aircraft fuel then, I think we probably should check that. The other one of those.
So that's the lower hold on deck 2, on hold 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That is fine. That is fine. I will pop you in there. Okay.
Alex looking.
So it's got the Fairchild aircraft and all the drums. The stuff there. So so those that are doing that can make that check, and then we can do the stalky bit.
Yeah. Spot hidden, isn't it? That's what we're doing.
It is. Anybody in there?
Find my go-to.
Yeah. So again, it's the Faircraft with the wings and propellers in crates. 3 layers of 55-gallon drums of gasoline, lubricant, and industrial alcohol.
I need these rolls on different skills.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I was going to make my spot hidden roll, but unfortunately, it's so bad, I don't actually think I found my way there.
Mr. Jones has made some tremendously good rolls this evening.
Almost as if he knows what he's looking for.
Okay. Right.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, Dr. Jones. You check again. The lower levels of these gallons are really difficult to get to without a crane. So it takes pretty much all day to be looking through this. But once again, around some time in the afternoon, you find another one of the cloth bags.
Does this also got fuse in it?
You're checking it.
Yeah,
there is.
Like treat it as gently as possible.
Yeah, there is fuse, but there's something else. There's no rope in this now. It's not hidden like that. It's just the fast burning fuse. But inside as well, there are definite blasting caps.
Okay.
What's a blasting?
Definite blasting caps. Detonators. Yeah.
So that's where the fuse goes into the trigger.
Yeah, there's a dozen of them.
Oh dear.
Right, you can make a demolitions check as well. Or anybody there can make a demolitions check.
I really bet you we can't.
Mm-hmm. It's good if you do, because it would increase.
I know.
Yeah, but I mean, you probably Sully could do some luck.
Oh, Sully, surely. Surely you want to spend the luck, Sully.
Could I give Sully 4 luck points?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Right.
Oh, man.
Can I use the point? Can I use the point?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, of course you can.
Got my spot hidden rolled, and like this, I could have actually just spent some luck to top it up.
Yes, you could definitely spend the luck if you want to.
No, I'll spend half getting it with the current roll.
So, those that have passed it, you can tell, after examining it, that whoever's put these here and has taken them, they're no demolition expert. Because examining these things, they've got far too many blasting caps for what they need. That's like massive overkill. It took far too many. Whoever's done this is kind of an amateur. Because you hark back again to the training that Starkweather gave you. You just
so
don't
somebody
need
that
it.
probably went to the training. Would it be potentially somebody that was at that training and so?
If they did, they weren't listening. They weren't paying attention. If they did go,
okay.
Because he showed you what to do.
That was me. I wasn't.
Yeah, he showed people what to do, and it wasn't that many. You need one, pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm kind of tempted to keep the detonators because, like, the fuse you could do some trouble with, but the detonators were like, you're definitely going to cause serious damage with you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Jeez. So, I mean, there's no doubt in any of our minds, I guess, this is a saboteur that we're dealing with. This is them.
But apparently someone who's a hobbyist.
This isn't it. Yeah, he's an opportunist, whoever it is, he or she.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess our scene kind of ends with us all looking at each other with.
Probably Doris.
I did say he or she. I didn't want to rule her out.
That's right.
No, I'm saying it's probably Doris.
I'm just
hiding in plain sight.
Oh, I'd have been in the kitchen adding my thing. I had my headphones in.
I know.
Right, so yeah, several of the blasting caps have been fixed to the ends of the sections of the fuse. Combined with the thousands of gallons of fuel stored here, they should make the elements of deadly incendiary device.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
And to get access to this is not easy, is it?
No.
Would it have required a crane? I mean, we...
well, no, you didn't have a crane, you got it, but it's not easy.
It's probably by design.
Okay.
Because like folks just going around their business aren't going to be moving stuff around to find it.
I mean, there's probably no point staking these things out. He's been here or whatever.
I think you're getting rid.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We should probably tell Starkweather and more, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just looking if there's that I've missed on this. Don't think so. Don't believe so.
I mean, maybe we should move this stuff rather than leave it here.
Yeah, I was going to say we should take the cap. Like, we can... the caps that... I mean, because they're hooked up to the thing anyway, so we might as well take the whole lot for this. Like, the caps that are dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, much more dangerous than just views.
Yeah.
And also, this area is a lot more restricted in access, so it's easier to keep an eye on people coming and going.
Yeah, but if somebody wanted to set this thing up, they would have to come here and light this thing. Is that the deal?
They would have to come and activate it. Yes, they would.
You attach the cap to whatever you want to trigger, and then
I mean, this is going to be a last resort for them, surely. Whoever it is, they've tried the food. Trying to stop us to kill the dogs.
Yeah.
Blowing up the ship seems like a fairly last resort to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things. And I don't know. You're smarter than me, Dr. Jones. Do we tell anyone? Do we just take this stuff, not say anything to anyone? Or do we take it and let Starkweather and more know about it?
I think maybe we should try to finish our search. But I mean, like, we could tell Starkweather and more, but I mean, what are they going to do with the information apart from, like...
Well, really, I guess they'll reveal it.
Probably assign us to find, like to figure it out for them.
Mm-hmm.
I think we take this and just carry on our search, and then we can try and keep an eye out for people, like someone trying to come into the hold. To know, like, there's a lot better places to hide here and like observe inside and outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you're not telling people, right? Okay. Right then.
We will eventually. Like once we've had a look and made sure there's like no others. To find, then we can like, okay, this is because like the thing is, if we go somewhere else and we find like, oh, here's a blasting cap that's already been set up, then we know like, oh, they're getting quite close.
Yeah,
trying to trigger stuff.
That's fair enough. So Dr. Cross, you've been shadowing who exactly?
I was shadowing Stuart Hemming.
Okay. Right, and are you doing it subtly, presumably?
Yes, if you're going to ask for a stealth check.
I think so.
Mr. Hemmings
at this point.
Oh,
yeah. Henning.
1/3 chance killing him. Oh, yes!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow.
Tonight, these rolls tonight, like, people should probably...
I got one last week as well with the dogs.
Get the lottery tickets for tomorrow.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm bringing the average. I'm bringing the average down. Don't worry.
I'm tucked up under the duvet.
As always. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so yeah, you shadow him for the best part of the day. He acts completely normal with the other people. You don't get the impression that he knows that you're following him. You just do it at a discreet distance and, try and blend it in and all that kind of stuff. You'll notice probably halfway through the afternoon, around the time that these guys are finding the blasting caps and stuff like that, he heads back when it should be preparing for tea. He makes his excuses and kind of heads back to his quarters in the foredeck where nobody else kind of is. And you look out to see as he looks around, and he heads into the foredeck and closes the door behind him.
Is that like a bunk area?
Yeah, it's like if you look at the ship on the thing, it's all these rooms here. There's quarters in the foredeck, and it's where a lot of the engineers sleep and stuff like that, but also the stewards. And he goes in there, into there. You start going out or towards it to try and see what he's doing. And just as you're about to reach the door, he comes back out again. Again, looks around, sees you looking at him.
I guess he does with the one. Sure.
Yeah, he'll see you looking at him, but he kind of holds up the salt shaker, says, "Oh, I've got this," and then he wanders back to the thing, glances back at you to see if you're watching him. Obviously, you're too sore for that, and he leaves.
Yeah. Is it usual that a salt shaker would be left in someone's room?
Well, not really, because there's an entire galley and pantry and things like that there. So what do you want to do?
Names on the outside of the cabins? Probably not, because I don't mean to.
No,
Okay.
not especially. They just got numbers and all that good stuff.
Seems in there. Yeah, because there's all the camp workers who we're thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
So he's basically okay, right? I mean, that's meta.
Yeah, I mean, to cut a long story short, you can check out where they are, and he's basically in 3D, in bunk 3D.
And is that a single?
It's not. They're all kind of like 3 bunk beds,
okay.
And he's there with Coates and Abraham, whoever they are. Abraham is another steward, and Coates is a steward. So they're all bunked together.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you want to do about it? Are you leaving it and then going back later on? Or are you attempting to get in now?
I haven't got enough to justify breaking and entering.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't mean leaving in there and going in on your own if you went now. So if you're caught in there, you might get a chair of it back at head.
It's not middle of the night.
No. It's the middle of the afternoon.
And if you do get a chair around the back of your head, you want to know why that guy was on his own.
Mm.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll go in and I'll knock on the door to see if the other stewards are in.
They're not in. You're pretty sure they'll be in the galley preparing meals like he should have been.
And is the door locked?
It is.
What's it locked? Would the porthole be okay? Would the porthole be open?
Oh, wow.
Probably not, but you can smash it, maybe.
I'm not smashing a door, smashing a porthole at the moment. I don't think I've got quite enough to be making that kind of judgment. I don't think I've got anything that's going to... No, I'll just go back to the galley, I think.
Okay. So, rest of the night goes, you gather together that evening to discuss whatever you need to discuss.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, so, you update everybody on where you are and what you're doing. And then ultimately, unless you do something very specific, it would be the next day. But you know about the detonator and all that good stuff. And it will be the 2nd of October. Is there anything you want to discuss before we finish the session? What's the plan, maybe, to catch this saboteur? Is it Enning, or does he just really like salt?
That's very dodgy.
It definitely looked dodgy.
Could anything be concealed?
Did it look dodgy?
Like any kind of chemicals that's white or... Oh, that sounds fun.
So you've no evidence of any chemicals white, well, apart from strychnine, which is, white.
Good. Yeah. You can strychnine out of a salt bag, but also you can hide stuff in the salt.
So who has the master keys?
Turbo, the first officer.
Okay. We should ask more to ask Turlo the master keys.
You should get that salt shaker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything with and check your
don't season anything. God damn it!
We've eaten our pemmican for tonight, haven't we? Basically,
yeah.
And no one's gone down with this strychnine poisoning.
No, but there are a couple more people that are ill. Abermal is just about coming round. There are a couple more people that are ill.
He hasn't quite got his dosing right. So basically I'll ask more to kind of ask Turlo to do some cabin inspections.
Okay. If you ask more about to ask for them inspections, then Moore will want to answer questions like why are we checking his cabin? What's up?
Well, we're trying to work on a basis of probability, and
I can't ask that based on probability. We've got to have some kind of reasonable suspicion. The tensions between the ship's crew and the expedition are pretty high.
Okay, well, I mean, we can either do an open toss, or we can just do a discreet inspection. Basically, Henning came out with a substance which was not too dissimilar to the substance which was found on the poisoned meat.
Pemmican.
I didn't, again, know enough to accost him on it, but it certainly raised suspicions. And if we could just rule him out of our inquiries, it would make our job a lot easier.
I would suggest let's do this subtly.
Yep.
Try and get a hold of the substance, and at least we can verify it. I'm not prepared to cause uproar by demanding searching this man's quarters if we can avoid it without permanent, concrete evidence or some reason other than you saw him with something.
Okay.
That might look like. I need a bit more than that.
Right, in which case, my other option is to try to kind of socialise with Coates and Abraham.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, so your plan for the 2nd of October is to socialise with the stewards?
Yes.
Okay.
Two of the stewards.
Yeah. Fair enough. And everybody else is kind of, on detonator watch?
I think so.
Is that the plan?
Sure, actually, I might need to sit and contemplate it a little bit.
Okay. Well, what we would say then is that as night falls, you all go to sleep. There is nothing particularly happens, but Dr. Cross may well have very disturbed dreams that night, and maybe thinks back to the couple of days before when he looked at the bag with the morphine. Like, if that could help you sleep. But you managed to resist, but you have a very fitless night's sleep. And we would leave it at that. So the saboteur could be at large. Well, he is at large, or she. But I think it's pretty much a he.
Yes,
we'll
it's
see
definitely a he.
That's exactly what a saboteur
for the only reason that Doris has absolutely no clue about detonators.